battery power ran out, so recharged. I turned off the light, so Gray got out of the barge, the room, the Lego room, and was curious what was going on. I had put Lazarus and Peach in there. This time I traded their tanks. Originally, Lazarus was in that one. Peach is in the 2-gallon, which is not here. And this used to be Gray's tank. Now Gray went over, as you know, he was been chasing Lazarus. Interesting thing is, he couldn't get to Lazarus. He went up there, he went like that, and Lazarus didn't move. He's right up to the plastic. He was already there, and Gray kept coming up to it and simply staring at him, flaring. Now I'm tethered to the to the plug, to the outlet, but I can use my zoom here. Where is he? Okay, now he's left Gray in the big tub. He's right in between. Yep, he's right in between there. Okay, interesting. Hello. Hello, Gray. Now, the fish can feel the vibrations from the movement of the water. So I'm assuming I got some food to eat. I've been eating for about maybe half an hour. But it looks like Gray kind of, because when it's black, when it's dark, they kind of go into sleep mode. The interesting thing is, I think they chase each other only for display, for showing off for me. Because when I came back at one point, after that one video I made, I don't like the word video, which I shot, they were right in the corner there, looking in the same direction, basically like waiting for me to display. It's kind of like one time I went to a supermarket and there were some kids there with their teacher, and the teacher was showing them about sustainability of food or something, some kind of food trip. And I said, oh, they're so cute. And then suddenly some of the kids got into a Rockman painting kind of pose. Like one of them was looking down, and the bully, or the more aggressive one was, the aggressive one was looking down on him. It was something like a Rockman painting. All of a sudden, they showing who was the alpha male and which wasn't. So I think it's the same thing with here. They're showing off for you. If you have someone looking at you, watching you, especially something big, so you're gonna want to display. You want to like your parents with your kids. The kids will run around. If you have any siblings, even though I'm not for breeding overpopulation thing, but for my own life, you show off for your parents. So I think that's what they're doing here, but still, I don't want to, there's plenty of food this time. They can't kill each other. Even if they like each other, they'll kill each other if there's not enough food. So I don't want that to happen. But the interesting thing is, he's not chasing, Gray's not chasing Lazarus before. He's not displaying. He must have gotten used to it. I'm not disappointed, of course. I'm glad he's getting along, but it looks like he got the message. I wanted to video that for you, but I ran out of battery power. Let me see, maybe if he's coming back. See, they like to, when I go in close, they're curious. They're saying, what's he doing? Let's see if I can zoom in on this. Yeah, he's staring at him again. But he was really staring at him, like flaring again. And Lazarus was simply looking at him, kind of like not neutral, not bored or anything, simply looking at him. He's the bigger, more mature one, so he's kind of been like that. He's kind of been like, slow, more slow moving than the others, but 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 recently he's been, since I've raised him from the dead, he's been actually kind of really as active as Gray. Gray is very, very, very active though. He was the one that jumped out. Now, when I first got Peach, Peach was also jumped out. Tried to jump out of the 2-gallon because the water wasn't. I hadn't put any conditioner in it, so she really. It's a she. It must be a she because of the way it's been going. Because she's been shrinking down when the 2 approached. Yeah. Like before, the other one was also female. She tried to jump out of the 2-gallon because there was no really on the corner. She was like jumping, trying to jump. I was like, oh no, no. And then she stopped. She was also the one when I had some cut tomatoes I put near the tank, not intentionally, but I simply put it there. While I was watching movies, I was getting my food ready, and I put it there, and she basically pressed herself against the tank. She pressed herself against the tank, looking up, pressed it up, looking upward, but the food is like right beside her. And then when I stopped, I took a picture of that. It's so cute. And then after like 2 minutes, she stopped. After I took the picture, and then about a minute later, I think she stopped. Basically, just show me that she was hungry. That's funny. Oh, they're doing great. Look at it. This one, Gray's. Let me see if I can zoom up. I'm trying to zoom up here. Zooming. These. See if I can. There we go. There we go. Zooming up. There we go. Okay. So now, yeah, Gray's gotten used to it. He can't get to the others. Gray. Okay. Oh, Peach looks okay. Okay. So Peach is okay, right? Peach is okay. She's used. I put her in the smaller tank this time, but it looks like she really wants to. Big one is doing fine, and the most active one I've left him out. Okay, so the interesting thing is let me turn. Okay, so recording good. Switched off the UV. Eventually, I'm gonna put them in that's fresh water from my water filter. I haven't put them in there yet, and there's no conditioning in that yet. So I want to test it out, see what would happen. And then of course I'll put conditioner because you need conditioner in there because if not, the nitrates when they pee and they poop. I think. Oh, there he is. I thought he went in. He's doing great. Autofocus. Autofocus. Okay, so he's not chasing after Lazarus, which is good. He's giving up on that. He must have realized it was the tank is back, the shield is back. Peach is 1 level down. Is on the bottom of that tank. Lazarus on the top. No, same level now. Okay, now they're coming back together. Interesting, they're approaching each other. Okay, zoom in on this. Zooming in. Okay, now you can see it's flaring. Yeah, he's definitely flaring. Wow, he's going full spread on. They'll even use their tails. Let's see. Oh, he's really. They're approaching each other. So the interesting thing here is either Lazarus must be teasing him now, or he feels more confident now because he knows Gray cannot. See, here we go. Now it's getting interesting. Gray cannot get to him. I've been running these experiments. This is great. I don't want these fish to die, of course. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is great. See how many people do this kind of experiment. Look at me. People, they set them to fight. I don't want them to fight. If they're chasing, that's fine. But look at this experiment I'm doing. I haven't researched if anyone's doing this kind of thing, but being an autistic schizophrenic, I seriously doubt anyone